Have you come across those videos promising you can make a fortune with a systematic withdrawal plan or SWP? Intriguing, right? So how many of you have wondered if these promises are too good to be true? Let's explore if an SWP can really give you fantastic returns or if it's just a number game. Before we dive into details, do like, share and subscribe to Moneycontrol. Imagine you invest Rs 25,000 every month into an equity SIP for 20 years. What if I told you that at the end of this period, your investment could potentially grow to Rs 2 crore? And then by setting up an SWP, you could withdraw Rs 1.5 lakh every month for another 20 years, possibly ending up with Rs 7 crore in total. Sounds like a dream, right? But here is a big question. Is it really that simple? Let's break down these claims and see what's behind the numbers. First, let's talk about how an SWP works. It is designed to give you a steady income from your mutual fund investments, often used by retirees or regular expenses. The idea is to set up a fixed payout at regular intervals, either monthly or quarterly, from your mutual fund. Now, those enticing videos assume a consistent 12% return on your investment. But do you think that's realistic, given the market's ups and downs? Markets can be unpredictable and a steady 12% return might not be always achievable. Plus, the calculation assumes you stay invested for the full 40 years. Considering that, many investors tend to move their funds around or exit early. Is this a feasible scenario? The 12% return used in these calculations assumes a steady upward trend, which isn't realistic given market volatility. Markets fluctuate and fear in volatile times can affect returns. Also, these calculations expect you to stay invested for 40 years. However, SEBI reports show most investors hold mutual funds for less than 3 years due to market volatility and a tendency to chase high returns. And lastly, withdrawing from an equity fund can be risky. A 20% market drop could significantly reduce your corpus, impacting your withdrawals. So while the numbers look good on papers, they do not always reflect real-world conditions. After 20 years, the safest option is to invest your Rs 2 crore SIP corpus into a debt fund, preferably short-duration bond fund. Debt funds generally provide more stable returns compared to equity funds, making them an ideal for SWP. Assuming you get a 5% annual return on your 2 crore debt fund and you want to withdraw Rs 1.5 lakh per month, this corpus will last around 16 years. To stretch it to 20 years, you need to reduce the monthly withdrawal to Rs 1.3 lakhs. But what if you want to stick to Rs 1.5 lakh monthly withdrawal for the full 20 years? Here's the strategy. Invest Rs 25,000 per month in an SIP for 20 years. This could grow to Rs 2 crore with an assumed 12% rate of interest. In the 28th year, split this 2 crore into two parts. Invest Rs 1 crore in a debt fund and set up an SWP, while keeping the remaining 1 crore invested in equity. The Rs 1 crore in the debt fund with a monthly withdrawal of Rs 1.5 lakh will last for 6.5 years. Meanwhile, keeping the other 1 crore invested in equity for 5 years. After 5 years, transfer it to a short-duration debt fund. By the end of 6 years, this investment could grow to Rs 1.75 crore. Set up an SWP on this 1.75 crore corpus. With a Rs 1.5 lakh monthly withdrawal, it will last for another 14 years. To wrap up, the key takeaway is to plan your SWP strategy carefully and consult a financial advisor. Do not rely solely on sensational claims. Ensure your strategy aligns with your long-term financial goals. What are your thoughts on these strategies? Drop your questions and comments below. And for more such content, keep watching Moneycontrol.